I think you have to keep everything in sync at any point in time. And whenever something is out of sync, I think you have to take a step back, reflect, and think of what needs to be addressed. And it's never perfect. It always feels life for everyone at every stage, whether you're a teenager or you're a 50-year-old executive. It's a bit like this circus, performers where you have these sticks and the plates. There's always one that's going to fall at some point. You just have to make sure you keep an eye on everything and everything is staying up.
Project Melo 希望透過 CEO 同埋年輕人之間平等嘅對話，培育未來嘅領袖。Project Melo 聯繫咗150位大學生同埋40位 CEO， 而 Melo Conversations 就係希望記錄佢哋之間具啟發性嘅對話，並分享俾更多年輕人同埋企業界人士。世界頂尖拍賣行佳士得嘅亞太區總裁龐智鋒 Belin 就會喺 Melo Conversations 嘅第4集分享作為一個領導者需要有嘅特質。
How would you classify yourself as a leader? How do you foster, this creative and cohesive environment, especially at Christie's?
I don't think a lot of people are born as leaders of teams or organizations. It's a learned skill. So the question for anyone at any stage, including me today, I have another 10, 15 years to work, so I'm going to do hopefully bigger things at some point. But at any stage is how do you bring your leadership to the next step with the environment that has changed, with different type of people that you're managing, the industry you're in, and so on. So it's a constant reflection.
So I'm just curious to understand how you, stay sane, how you prioritize your, mental and physical well-being when you're, in a different city every other week.
So being able to stay fit, healthy, have a good sleep, a good diet, good exercise, not to compromise on the quality of the time you have with people you care for, your family, your friends. All these are things that are absolutely essential. So when you start to run around thinking, I want to achieve this, I want a big job, I want a big title, I want to get rich, with all these things, fine, but don't forget what is the fundamental of what defines you and who you are. So, because if you don't have this, then you can't be fulfilled. There's something missing in your life. So.
What's more important, like you said, is keeping everything in sync. And I really like the idea of the plates and you keeping, all the plates up. And as soon as one falls, everything comes crashing down.
As a leader, you need to be able to provide to people who work with you that safety net to go the extra mile, feeling that if they fail, well, they might have a small bruise. It might bump their head, but daddy is here, or mommy is here. And at the end, it's going to be okay, and you can start again, and you're going to get it better. And I think it's fundamental to making organizations perform and people succeed, and let them go the extra mile.
You mentioned emotional security, and when I heard it, I thought, oh, there must be something around being supportive, but it's more, you mentioned about empowerment and making sure that they feel like if they fail, you'll be okay. And that's actually something quite different than just saying, providing with a safety net.
How do you merge into the team's culture? For example, your Japan's. How do you merge into your Japan's team? Because they actually got a working culture already, I think.
The local culture is one thing which you're not here to change. You're here to respect and build on. But then the team culture is something that you sometimes want to change, and then you have to work on it, making sure you have the right people with the right energy, with the right skills. But also, having that iterative process of how you define the ways of working.
So after today, I think I would change my pace in life and how I juggle different commitments. I think one advice or one insight that Francis shared was that when you feel like your life is out of sync, when different aspects of your life seem clashing with each other and you don't find harmony or sync in between them, you better take a step back and look back and review what are you doing. I think I will start to do that.
I think what I would start from today is I would take my time on doing all the things, because I feel the same that I always rush to do something in school, in my church, and in my work. And I haven't experienced that much of it, some like in Melo and somewhat in my university studies. So right now I would try to take my time on each of the things I will encounter in my life and try to treat it as a journey I will have.